Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. I've decided to take my own advice and come out into the garden. Lovely, isn't it? Now, Neil Gray, the man who isn't there, he's like McCafferty, the cat that's never there. Well, he's Neil Gray, the minister that's never there. He has actually crawled out from his office, blinking in the light, and has taken a look around. And he's decided that, yes, perhaps after all, he ought to try and do the job of health minister. It'd make a change, wouldn't it? It's been useless at it so far. But he's realised that the NHS is falling apart. It's his department. He needs to do something about it. And so he's decided that he's going to have a brand new approach to things. He's announcing a new shake-up in the NHS, the way that these things are going to be done, the whole process of this improvement plan, he's calling it. It'll be 5 improvement plans in 4 years. If that's been the case, it must be very good by now. It's 5th improvement in 4 years. But no, it's not. It's rubbish. The only trouble is, the things he's saying that he's going to do to improve the NHS are things that he's said before, and that health ministers before him over the last 4 years have done and said. He's just rehashing old ideas, many of which have already failed. It's almost as though he doesn't know what he's doing, or he doesn't even read his own briefings, his own departmental briefings. Or both. Or it could just be that he's an idiot who's been over-promoted into a role to which he's totally unsuitable. Yes, that'll be what it is. But he's boasting about these things. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And none of these things are going to happen. The man is a complete and utter arse, isn't he? Now, of course, he's been sidelined from the role by Swinney, who's been basically the de facto health minister for, 3-4 months now, since before Christmas, that's for sure. But he wants this operational improvement plan that he announced today, and it's been mocked already. You know, he's brought this thing out. It's a 21-page document of where we're going to save the NHS in Scotland from all the ravages that the SNP has done to it over the last 18 years. But these are all listing this new document of things we're going to do have previously been announced by John Swinney back in January when he was running the department. Deary me. One of the things was no one will wait longer than a year by March 2026. 2 months before they get booted out of office, you understand. So what about all those people who've already been waiting for years? Seriously, there's no answers, to that one. He's going to say, you're going to be seeing a GP within 2 weeks. Well, after 2 weeks, you're either better or dead. What's that? You need to see a GP the same day. Now, if I wanted to see my GP, I can see him today. There's a reason for that, isn't there? And he wants more than a year, no more than a year's wait for consultants. Again, after a year, you're either better or dead, aren't you? Consultants should be the next step. You see a GP today, you see the consultant tomorrow. I had an eye problem going back, this must be 10 years ago. And, it's your eyes. So I phoned up and I went down and I saw a consultant, a top eye consultant, and I did that and they said, can you come tomorrow? I did, and it was £400. Now, I know not everyone will have £400. And at that point, even for me, it was a struggle. But on the other hand, it's my eyes, They could have doubled that price. I would have still paid it. So there's no reason why NHS consultants can't operate on the same principle as private ones. Indeed, if a lot more people who could afford to go private, you'd free up time within the NHS. But for some reason, it's seen as, oh no, you can't go private. Oh, that's bad. Oh, look at you going private. No, you're already paying your tax for the NHS. If you go private, you're paying on top. And you're not using the NHS. That's freed the space up for someone else. But anyway, he's sitting there. All these proposals, though, that he's been mentioning, the waiting times and so forth. Like I say, they're all rehashed old ideas. The man can't come up with anything new because he's not talented or clever enough. And I must admit, though, it does make a change to actually see him getting off his chair and actually going out and doing something. Jackie Bailey, who's Labour's health spokesman, she was very critical. Of course, I do like Jackie. I really do like Jackie Bailey. And she was saying that this is the SNP government's fifth plan in 4 years, and yet thousands of Scots are still sitting for years on waiting lists for consultants, and for days sitting in an A&E waiting for a bed. And absolutely spot on. She did offer to come and see Neil Gray and discuss Labour's plans, because they say if he really has run out of ideas, they've got plenty, and they should give him a call, or he should give them a call. They'll be happy to help. There we go. Poor Neil Gray. I mean, I do genuinely think he needs mental health issue. He has mental health issues. Don't mean he's nuts or anything. I just think he's under so much strain that he needs to give up that job. I think that job will kill him. He can't deal with it. It's beyond his abilities. It's beyond his capabilities. It's beyond his way of functioning. He came from a small paper-based department to the biggest department that's people-led, and he doesn't know what to do. So for God's sake, go and seek professional psychiatric help. Give up being an MP or an MSP. You're not suited to the life. You're not very good at it. You can't handle the strain, and it will kill you. So I genuinely think he's in a bad place mentally, and I'm not mocking him for that. It's hard sometimes. But his inability is going to get people killed. He needs to stop doing it. Let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Goodbye.